Today we're going to look at the concept of measurement of central tendency. Basically what measure of central tendency means is just different ways that we can look at a group of data. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look at a very simple one here, a group of data that was actually in your book. So what we did is we asked the students in the class to draw the color square that is their favorite color. So as you can see here, we've got 3 students that drew in red. So there's 3 students that have favorite colors red, 4 students are favorite colors blue, 4 students it's yellow, and 9 students their favorite color is green. All right, so the first type of measurement of central tendency we're going to look at is what we refer to as mode. And what that means is that when we look at this data, we pick the most common number of the set of data. So as we can see, there are 2 different colors here that have 4 people that like it. So in this case, because there's 2 sets here that have 4 students, we would say the mode in this case is 4. So that is all that we do when we're looking at mode, is we look at the most common repeating number. Now, that doesn't mean that that there's going to be a mode in every single set of data, and I'll show you here in the next example. All right, let's take a look at this set of data, for example. So we asked the students in this class who their favorite Canadian hockey team was. And this is the number of students that reported for each of the different teams. So we had 6 of the students responded and said that Edmonton was their favorite team, 4 said Calgary, 9 said Vancouver, 3 said Ottawa, 2 said Toronto, and 1 said Montreal. Well, we got a problem here. If I asked you to find the mode, you would have to say in this case that there is no mode. And that's because each set of data is different. There is no one data that is more frequent than any of the others. So therefore, there is, in this case, no mode. But in some cases, there may be more than one mode. So we'll take a look at the next example to show that. All right, so we went next door and we asked another class the exact same question, but we got very different data. So in this case, we can see that Edmonton and Calgary each had 3 people who said that that was their favorite team. And we also had Toronto and Ottawa that each said that that was their favorite teams. So in this case, we could say that the mode in this set of data was 3 and 4 because they are the most frequent numbers to appear on this set of data. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at what the mean is. And all the mean is it's the center point of a set of data. So what we have here is we have all the different data about their favorite colors, and we have 3 students that like red, 4 for blue and yellow, and 9 for green. And what we want to do is calculate the mean. So we want to find the center point of this, of this data range. So one of the ways that we can do it is we can actually take this. So we've got 4 different colors, and we can just make 4 even groups to find out what the center point is. So if we just take these and balance them out, what we can discover is what the mean is in this case. So if we take this and just balance out, make 4 even groups, we can see that the mean in this case is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so therefore we would say the mean equals 5. Well, if we actually take this from a calculation standpoint and we move these back, we can see clearly that this is a simple addition and division equation. In a way, we're finding the average. So what we're going to do here is we're going to calculate it out. So we've got, if we look over on this line here, we can see that we've got 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 4 is 11, and 11 plus 9 is 20. And since we've got 4 groups, we can say when we take 20, that's just the total number in the data set, and we divide it into 4 groups, we're going to come up with our mean, which is 5. All right, one final example just to sum it up. So what we did is we took a look at Sarah's basketball statistics. So these are the number of points that she scored in 10 games. And what we did is we arranged them from the least amount of points, which in this case was 3, all the way to the highest scoring game that she had, where she lit it up for 16 points. And what we did is we listed each of the games in order. So first stat that we're going to look for, the first central measurement of central tendency we're going to look for is going to be the mode. So what we need to do is we need to, first of all, find which is the most common occurring number in this set of data. Well, we can see that there is obviously a pair here with 6s, but there's clearly a group of 3 here of 8s, and none of the other numbers seem to repeat. So we can say in this case that the mode is 8. Well, let's take a look at how we are going to calculate now the mean, which we are going to add up this data set, and we're going to divide it by the number of games in order to calculate our mean and find our center point. Okay, so what we did here to calculate our mean is we're going to take all of the numbers in this data set and we're going to add them up. And so we've done that here in brackets, so we've added up all the numbers and we've got a total, according to our calculator, is 91. So we're just going to write in 91 here, and we know that we have to now divide that by 10 to find out what our central point is, which is going to give us a mean of 9.1. So this is a summary of mean and mode. Let's check in on our next video section, which will be dealing with median and range.